Welcome, everyone, once again to Live from Corkscrew. It's bingo night. Welcome all of you. You'll notice that we have a little bit of a change in scenery this evening. We've moved from behind the bar to the living room at Corkscrew, something that someday you may see yourselves with your own eyes in person. Not this week, probably not next week, but some week in the future. Welcome, everyone, once again to Bingo Night at Corkscrew. I am your host, Shona. You can see me here every Saturday evening and on your screens at home. And you can also see me occasionally, once we do open up, behind the bar, where I've been for the last several years, tending to your needs as best I can. We're so happy to have you here once again. We're all sipping a little bit of rosé this evening. Cheers to all of you at home. Chin chin. We hope that you all have full glasses, full hearts, and we hope that you win tonight. We hope that you have some luck in winning. Last week we chatted a little bit about some charity opportunities, some giving opportunities for you, and we chatted a little bit about what our team here has been doing to make sure that we are supporting our communities and our friends and neighbors. We had donated to a fundraiser that one of our previous artists that we've had perform here at Corkscrew, Cindy Lou Banks, was running. It was a bake sale for support. We all gave some dollars, and she baked us some cookies and some cookie bars, and in return for us doing some good deeds. We in this bar gave to Don't Shoot PDX, Don't Shoot Portland, which please feel free to do that yourself. And I thought I would give you all a little update that in the span of a mere 2.5 days, Cindy raised $2,500 some odd dollars. So congratulations to her, and what great work that she was doing for Portland. I also thought I would read off some of the just a few of the other groups that people decided to give to, because we were allowed to allocate as we wanted. Some other people gave to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund, Mudbone Grown. There was also the Equal Justice Initiative, Black Girls Code, and the Black Family Initiative. So if you're looking for any ideas about where to send your dollars in the near future, or in, recurring donations as they all need, those are just a few ideas. Be sure to make sure you're helping do your part here. We thank you. Also, a little update on the opening situation. We know that you're all asking. We know that you're all dying to get in here with us. We know that you're dying to get in here with me so that I can play bingo right along with you. Obviously, Multnomah County is a little bit delayed in that. We are closely following that, but obviously do not have a ton of control as to when it happens. But we are waiting patiently, and when it happens, we'll be ready, and we will be sure to let you know if and when we're opening, and how we're going to keep you safe when we do so. So thank you. Thank you all for your continued support while we do all of this. We know it was Wine Club Day today. We had a lot of you come by for Wine Club. Yay! Woo! Yeah. We'll talk about one of our Wine Club wines a little bit later for Let's Wine About It, because it's really unhealthy to bottle up your feelings. You really need to whine about it. Feel free. Get it out. We're also going to be joined by Kelsey to tell us a few jokes tonight that are better than mine. And we're and I guess we should also probably play a little bingo. Who thinks it's time for bingo? Bingo! Let's have some bingo cards. Yeah, here we go. This is what I call forcing Lauren to get on camera. Thank you, Lauren. All right, everyone. We're going to have a reminder on the rules. We're going to have a reminder on the phone number for the first of many, many times tonight. And we're going to talk about how to win, and what you're going to win this evening. Bingo tonight is on red and pink cards. Red and pink cards. The first 2 rounds. I guess we didn't talk about the third round. So the first 2 rounds are going to be just our standard bingos. First round will be on your red card. You want to have a diagonal, a vertical, or a horizontal line. Standard bingo on one of your 3 squares on your red card. When you have that, you will take a picture of that bingo card with the bingo on it. You will text it with your name to Lauren at 971-303-8374. That's 971-303-8374. Direct to the bingo line. Text, don't call, your name, and a picture of your bingo card. For round 2, we will do the same, a diagonal, horizontal, or vertical line on your pink bingo cards this evening. A little bit of flair for all of you. Pink bingo cards. And then, what do we think we should do for the third round? Do you want to do the same things last week with the 2? Yeah. So for the final round, we're going to do straight all the way up and down the bingo sheet. No? What do we want to do? Tell me what we want to do, ladies. An X. We're going to switch it up a little bit. Yeah. We're going to switch it up a little bit. So after the first round, this red card, you can get rid of it. We don't care about it anymore. We don't want to say that, yeah, I do want to say it. I don't care about this red card. So once that first round is done, rip it up, burn it, whatever you need. It was a little chilly today. Throw it in the fire. And you're just going to play your second round on the pink card. And then on the third round of bingo, you will also use this pink card. But the goal, we'll remind you of the goal. But the goal will be that on one of these squares, you make an X. You make a full X. That's what you're looking for. You will be able to use the numbers that you've already filled in the previous round. And we'll keep reading them off. And you're going to get an X. And you are going to take a picture of that bingo card when you have your bingo. And you're going to text it with your name to Lauren at 971-303-8374. And then throughout the evening, of course, as always, feel free to text us anyway. Text us. Let us know how you're doing. How's your week been? It's been a little tough around here. Probably been a little tough for you. So I'm glad that we can be here to spend Saturday evening with all of you. Let us know what you're drinking as well. We want to hear if you've opened some wine club wines because you're in the wine club. Please tell us. Tell us what you've got your glasses full of tonight. Tell us who you're sharing it with. Tell us some jokes. I'm always happy to take suggestions. I won't always use them, but I am happy to take them. And I'll give you some credit, maybe, depending on who you are. All right, folks, I think it's time to get going. Once again, cheers to you. Cheers to everyone in the room.
Jason
Slady.
is drinking an old Rioja.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is a throwback.
A throwback Rioja from recent winner, Jason Luttrell.
A couple years ago. He's been holding on to this one.
Yeah. You know, I always admire people who can like actually make a wine collection for themselves.
Yes.
Because, you know, every time I try and start one, I always get screwed. All right, folks, here we go. And that is the ceremonial first awful joke bingo. Let's start pulling some numbers for bingo night at Corkscrew. Everybody get your bingo cards ready because the first number out of the gate right away here is G56. It is G56, folks. G56. G56. Find that on your red card, G56. We also have an O72. We have O72. 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 Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know what else we have? Oh, 69. Oh, 69. It's a little early for that. It's a little early for that. Normally I've had at least a full glass of rosé. We now have an N36. We have N36. N36 is now on the bingo board. N36. And a B9. 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 And a B3. Not before. Not after. B3. 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 And now we have a G46, G46, G46 for you all, G46. This next number here is a B7. It's a B7, B7. Oh, we're drinking. Well, Loire was in fact the theme of this month's wine club, was it not? Yes, we're drinking. Is it? Has everybody? What's the selection? Oh, a lot of Gamay Noir is fantastic because that's what we're going to talk about for you when we get to Let's Wine About It tonight. We're going to just sit and chat through it for a moment. That lovely Gamay Noir. Today was kind of the perfect weather for that. Kind of the perfect weather for it. We also have an N45, N45, N45. Y'all are making me nervous back there. There's a lot of whispering. Need some subtitles in the back of the room. N45, N45. And we have an N44, N44 and N45. One right after the other. Really one's before the other, but one right after the other there. N44 and N45. And an N31. We have an N31 on the board. N31. N31. And also an N38. That one. That one's pretty great. That's pretty great. You know, someday, folks, in here, we're going to get reaction shot cameras set up so that you can see the nonsense that's happening behind you. I'm just happy it's not me spilling wine. Yet. All right, everyone. This next number is O67. We have an O67, an O72, and an O69 on the board. Oh, 69. That was O67. And a B1. 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 Good start indeed. A B1. And an O63. O63. So, my lovely doggy, it's been really miserable outside. Well, it's been miserable in that it's raining and also getting warmer at the same time, so her fur kind of doesn't know what to do with itself, and it's been getting in absolutely everything. And including wine. I feel like every time I pick up a glass, it's got just nothing but pet fur lining it. It's disgusting. Do you guys know what they call wine once it gets pet hair in it? Fermented. Fermented. All right, folks, this next one is G58. 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 G. I'm feeling great. G58. We also have a B6 on the board. B6. That is a B1, a B3, B6, B7, and B9. B9. We now have an N41. N41. In the N's today, we have an N31, N36, N38, N41, N44, and an N45. That was N31. Oh, we also have an N33. N33. A suspiciously low number of I's thus far. Suspiciously low. Oh, except that this one is an I-24. Speak it into existence. I-24. I-24. The first of the I's this evening. We now have a B2. We have a B2. B2. In other words, we have everything before. B1, B2, and B3 all on the board. We also have an N39. 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 Like a fine, fine wine. N39. Oh. How? Really? It took one eye getting pulled. What do we got here? Let's see what we got, folks. We might have a bingo. We might have a bingo. That I-24 was truly lucky for one of you, possibly. Lauren, what do we got?
Okay. We are in the ends, actually.
We are in the ends. Oh, yes. All right. Tell me what you got, Lauren. 41.
44.
44.
Free.
3.
36.
Yes, 36.
38.
And 38. We have a bingo very quickly. We have our first bingo of the evening. Who is it, Lauren?
Jill.
Jill.
She is up on Mount Hood right now playing.
What? We have another week of people vacationing while playing bingo. Thank you so much, Jill. Thank you for bringing us along with you. Congratulations for being up on Mount Hood, and congratulations for winning bingo. Let me tell you what you've won this evening. This evening, Jill, you are going to be taking home a gift card for 1 glass of wine when Corkscrew reopens, so that you can come on in and be served by us, possibly be served by me, because who would want anything more? You're also going to take home with you a face mask, handmade in her home by our very own Lauren. Yay, 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 yay. Yes, indeed. 1 glass of wine and 1 face mask made by Lauren to flesh out that face mask collection that you surely have. Very exciting. Congratulations, Jill. Thank you once again for joining us this evening. Well, do we know what time it is, everyone? I think it's time for Let's Whine About It. For tonight, we are going to be joined by Kelsey, our very own Kelsey. Come on up, Kelsey. Come on up. Join me. Let's whine about it just a little. Kelsey, why don't you tell me what we've got there?
I'll tell you. This here is the 2017 John Serral Éclat de Guenille. Yes, I did practice French.
French, folks.
For 10
French.
years, and I still suck at it, but it's fine. I can at least say that. And you know what it means? Granite sheen.
Granite sheen, you say?
Yes, or the shine of granite.
The shine of granite. Can you detect anything in that wine that might speak to that?
Yeah, oh, it's shining of strawberries and raspberries, herbs and spices with a very silky mouthfeel.
A silky mouthfeel, you say?
The silkiest.
Oh, a silky mouthfeel.
So
What would you say you would pair this wine with, Kelsey? Would you some food, some outdoor activities?
you know, I would pair it. You know, when you go out to the vineyards and you're laying in the grass, because we all do that, right?
We do, yeah.
Yeah, everyone does that. And you're within the dirt.
Within the dirt, you say?
Yes.
Folks, you need to be within the dirt.
One with nature.
One with nature.
Yes, and I think that is the prime time to enjoy the Dom Serral
Yes.
Éclat de Guenille.
Would you say there is a grassy element to this wine?
Yes, grass is. Some would say grass. I've been told not to say poop.
We won't call it poop. Perhaps a barnyard quality. Dried grass.
Also, if the people were wondering, leafy, grassy, whatever.
Leafy, grassy, whatever.
If the people were wondering what had happened behind the scenes earlier, I had doused myself in the wine because that is how I taste it. Like, in order to
Through the skin, you say.
truly understand a wine, you need to just pour it on yourself. Just really, really get in there with it. So I think go to a vineyard, douse yourself in the wine, be one with the leaves and the grasses and the poops.
And the poops.
not the poops. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. All of that sounds pretty magical.
I'm sorry.
Sounds magical to douse oneself in the wine.
The real term is barnyard, but it's delicious and silky and smooth. And you probably have this at home right now, and maybe you're drinking it, and you're probably having just as great of time as I'm having
Yes.
right now.
Folks, that was wonderful, wasn't it? Please text us to let us know how many of you intend to douse yourself in wine this evening.
You should try.
Because truly, it is the best way to taste. A waist deep or a neck deep situation. I think that's an important thing. Is this going to be a waist deep or a neck deep situation when you immerse yourself in this wine?
Yes. I think it's all the way.
Full submersion?
Yeah, I think plug the nose, get in.
Swan dive.
Yeah. It's good for the hair, too.
Yeah. There's lots of I don't know. Never mind. It's fine. If you want your hair to be a little more burgundy, because this wine is from the south of Loire and it's in France and it's pretty close to Burgundy. So if you want that burgundy color to come out in your hair, perfect.
This is perfect. You heard it here first, folks. This wine is not only perfect for drinking and perfect for smelling while you're covered in it, it's also perfect for helping you to get a little summery tinge to your hair. Try something new. We're all stuck at home. You might as well. It's also delicious. It's a little bit of a light quality. It's going to be perfect when the sun finally comes out again.
Yeah.
Yep.
I brought this card out here. I don't think I used it at all, so.
That's because you're a
Sorry.
professional, Kelsey.
I don't need it. I don't even need notes. I just
We
know.
don't need them.
All right, well, that is Wine About It. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you shortly.
Yes. Thank you so much, Kelsey.
Thank
Very
you, Shauna.
shortly. Yeah, we might have another quick round of bingo. Thank you so much, Kelsey, for joining us for Let's Wine About It this evening. Thanks for that. There we go.
Speaking of notes,
Speaking of notes,
we can use notes.
I've got some notes. Oh no. Oh no, you've been doing your research. Who's been writing us, Lauren?
All of these have all come from the people that are watching.
Oh, the good people who are watching. I'm so excited. I'm excited to read some of these. I'm excited. I'm not going to do that first one. Huh. Hey, what are the, and I do want to know who this came from. What did the happy red wine say to the sad white?
What?
Hakuna Moscato. Hakuna Moscato.
That was a rosy joke.
Because why have no Scotto when you could have Moscato? Who'd that come from? Rosie?
Rosie.
Rosie! I don't think I've heard that name come in before. Is that a...
Yeah, she's a wine club.
Yes, Rosie from the Wine Club. Hakuna Moscato. All right. Well, thank you once again to Kelsey. Thank you, Lauren, for being our card girl this evening, bringing us up some notes. And we will be joined by Kelsey at our next break once again. She's going to come up and give us some funnies. But for now, not to put too much pressure on you. Not much pressure. But for now, let's go ahead and move on to round number 2. Once again, folks, round number 2. These are never, the rip in here is never as satisfying as I want it to be. I feel like I would write a strongly worded letter to these bingo cards because you really want to, especially if you didn't win, folks, I think you really want to just like you want the sound of your anger ripping through the universe. Round 2 of bingo, folks, is on your pink bingo cards. And remember, at the end of round 2, do not get rid of your bingo cards. Do not get rid of them because you're going to want them for round 3. You're going to need them for round 3. All right, here we go. Once again, you're looking for a horizontal, a vertical, or a diagonal line in order to win at this round of bingo. And the first number out of the cage is my favorite, B4. It is B4. B4. We've also got a B10. 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 Oh. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I think I'm a little tired. You would think I was drinking a Sauvignon Blanc.
Are you?
No. All right, folks, that was a B10, a B4, and a B10. And this here that I have in my hand is a B12. A B12. Shots. B12. Oops. Nope.
There it goes.
That's for the homies.
That's for the homies, folks. That's for the homies. That was the third one out. Well, you know, a fun fact about this wonderful Topo Chico is that you can get it behind the bar when you return to this grand old bar. You too. Yeah. Maybe don't. Yeah, we don't care as much if you spill that because it is, in fact, just mineral water, which maybe I should have been drinking all along. Anyway, the next number here after that disaster is G60. 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 We have a G60. 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 And a B14. 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 And a G48. 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 N32. N32. Coming straight to you from us in the living room at Corkscrew. And an I-22. We have an I-22 for maybe a couple of you. An I-22. We also have an I-26. I-26. That is an I-22 and an I-26. Lauren, what are some other people drinking tonight? Anybody else writing in? Anybody got any shout-outs?
Gosh, we have Adlai and Lisa with us tonight.
Adlai and Lisa. Hello to Adlai and Lisa. So happy for you to join us this evening. Cheers to you.
Tia is up on the mountain with Jill.
Tia also up in the mountain with Jill. Wonderful, wonderful. Are they camping or are they?
No, they're cabining.
Cabining. Really, that's the best way to do it. Good job.
We got the whole Buckman.
The Buckman crowd. The Buckman crowd in the house.
We got the Mackies.
The Mackies.
We got Barb.
And Barb, previous winner and owner of a neighborhood shop, Bull and Bee.
Yeah,
And Rosie. And our winner tonight so far, Rosie. Awesome. What a great crowd we've got going. What a great little fun crowd. Oh, Rosie had a joke.
Yes.
Rosie had a joke. That's true. She had a winning joke. Which really, what matters more, folks? What matters more? Yes, Lauren, you can make the jokes from back there, but you don't get credit for them because you refuse to get on camera. The next number out of the cage, folks, is N43. 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 And a B2. We have a B2. It is a B2. Let us know as well what you think about this new setup. We are feeling like this might be the thing that kind of we carry on with when we bring you all back in here. And yeah, let us know what you're thinking. Let us know what you think about the wonderful upholstery on these couches. Aren't they great, folks? Aren't they great? Don't they deserve the limelight? I think they do. I do, Haley. Haley says, I deserve the limelight. I do.
You're really making the whole stage.
This next number is an N39. N39.
I forgot to mention we have no less than 3 Nats tuned in tonight.
There are no less than 3 Matts tuned in this evening.
Yes.
Is it too many Matts?
No.
No. Or not enough?
A couple of those mats are out on the coast. We got some people watching from the coast.
What? People at the coast, people on Mount Hood, Corkscrew.
Being invited.
Truly. Yeah, why weren't we invited? I think that's the key question here. We might have to have a little chat when you all come back.
We'd love to go.
I mean, we could take this broadcast on the road, quite frankly. Maybe that's the next step. Maybe with one of you. Maybe one lucky winner someday. Ooh. I mean, you'd pay for it. You would pay for it. But thank you. 63. 63 is the next number. 63. 63. And a G54. A G54. 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 We now have an N36. 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 And a G56. That's an N36 and a G56. So we have G48, G54, G56, and G60 all on the board now. We also have a B11. We have B11 up on the board. That means we have a B2, a B4, B10, B11, B12, B14. Hey, you know, sometimes I feel like, what's this? Is this from Matt?
It's from a mat.
Is it from that Matt?
That mat. Oh.
What is it? Oh.
Not a very nice joke.
It's a fine joke. It's an okay joke.
21 and over only.
No, it's not a 21 and over only. It's a people who aren't Scottish and only. You son of a bitch. For those of you who don't know, my last name is Glasgow because I am of the people of Scotland. This joke says, what's the difference between a smart Scot and a unicorn? Nothing. They're both fictional. Rude. Which is actually, honestly, this is doubly insulting because for those of you who don't know this, the national animal of Scotland is in fact a unicorn. So.
What? No way.
It's from my friend Matt. That's
Some brand here.
son of a bitch.
Do we need to clean it up with a clean joke real quick?
Yeah, give me a clean joke.
What kind of jokes can you tell during the COVID pandemic?
What kind of jokes can you tell during a COVID pandemic? I don't know, Lauren. What can you tell?
Inside jokes.
Inside jokes. I can't believe I haven't made that one yet. I think I've just been avoiding telling coronavirus jokes.
It's so good.
But that was a good one. Inside jokes. Interestingly enough, that was kind of an inside joke. Kind of. I had to explain that one. Or at least I had to explain why it was insulting.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. This next number is a G50. 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 I didn't even do my Beyonce joke. G50. Everything's great. G50. G50. 62. 62. 62. 62. And a B5. A B5. We're keeping this game alive with a B5. Oh, we've also got a B15. A B15. 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 B5 and B15. And an N42. 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 and an O 66. O 66. O 66. We now have a G53. G53. Anybody getting close out there?
Yeah, I think we
Anybody? Oh.
have.
Oh my. We've got one. We've got it coming. We're waiting on a picture. We're zooming in.
We are. Okay, okay, so the first one
Mm-hmm. Tell me all about it, Lauren.
is. Okay, let's. Okay, B15.
B15.
I26.
I26.
Free space.
Free space.
G48.
G48.
O62.
Oh, 62. We have a bingo on round number 2 on these beautiful pink cards. Who's the lucky winner, Lauren?
Winner Aisha tonight.
Aisha! Congratulations, Aisha. You are going home with another free glass of wine, and you are getting a face mask handmade by Lauren. So exciting. Congratulations, Aisha, and thank you for joining us once again. I think Aisha's been one of our consistent viewers. We love having you. Friend of the bar, friend of us all, Aisha.
And pretty much everyone else had bingo at this point, too.
And pretty much everyone else had bingo, yeah. So, you know,
Very
you've got to make
sore
sure.
losers right now.
Wow, sore losers, folks. Be nice to Lauren. I mean, I would.
Yeah, there's a.
To be fair, I would be too. I'm gonna put these back in the cage. We're moments away, folks.
No, we leave them
Oh,
out.
damn it, that's right. Well, it was a B14 and a B15.
Okay.
Photographic memory. It's fun. I'm gonna put these ones back in the cage though. B14 and a B15. B14 and a B15. All right, folks. You know what time it is. I think it's time for a little bit of funny in all of our lives. I'm not going to make anything distracting down here. All right, folks, hang on to those pink bingo cards, but we'll be back with you in just a moment to continue on for our next round of bingo while we take a little break and let you be joined by Kelsey.
Hello again. Hello again. Okay, this feels right. I'm wearing a skirt. I didn't know I'd be sitting. And I haven't worn a skirt in probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 months, so I forgot how they work a little bit. They're not sweatpants, I'll tell you that. So today, I'm sure many of you have been gardening. That's kind of how I get my release out lately, and get outside and, you know, flourish these little baby plants. And yeah, well, I'm the impatient gardener, and Haley, who is our professional gardener here at Corkscrew, makes fun of me because I constantly ruin everything because I either think it's ready or it's never going to come, and then I destroy it. But today, I finally harvested my first radish, and it was beautiful and gorgeous, and I was looking at it with just like the love of a baby child, you know? And all of a sudden, well, I was trying to take a quick picture for Instagram, you know, because that's what you have to do. It's not about the vegetable. It's obviously about Instagram. Who cares about the vegetable? And out of nowhere, my little dog, my little Fluffy Fluff, jumps up and eats the radish.
No, Azu.
I didn't even get to enjoy it.
Bad boy.
So, I mean, he looked very happy, and the smile on his face was, I guess that's what it's all about, folks. And I was thinking lately, I have, you know, a couple nicknames for him. I'm sure those of you who have pets have a few nicknames for yours as well. So I just wanted to share a few of them with you today. It's not like a lot or anything, so it won't be like crazy. But his name's Azur, like the Côte d'Azur in Francais, because he is a yeah. he's fancy. So Azur, for a nickname, I call him Azu or Zuzu, sometimes Zuzi, Zooster, Shih Tzu, Cockadoodle Zoo, Bubby, Bubbaroony, Biscuit Head, Dobby from Harry Potter, but we don't use that one anymore. J.K. Rowling can suck on my left pinky toe. If you're watching, J.K. Rowling, which I know you are. She's not, but it's fine. Potato Butt, Chicken Little, Puppy Chulo, Peabody Jones, Shark Tank, Wiggles, Poochie Woochie, Monster Mash, Stinky, Stinker, Stinker Pot, Stinky Winky. He stinks. He does. No one told me getting a dog with long hair was in, Portland, Oregon, where it rains all the time, was a bad idea. Turns out it was a bad idea. But I love him, and I love his stink. So that's all that matters. If you'd like to see this little stink for yourself, little puppy Instagram plug, he does have an Instagram account. You can find it at Azure the Os. That is at AZURETHEAUSS. And if you're asking, Kelsey, why didn't you go with Azure the Aussie? Azure the Os sounds weird. Turns out some lady in Poland or wherever the hell she is decided to have a dog that looks just like mine and name him the same name. So rude. Granted, she had her dog a year before mine, but I didn't know that, so it's her fault, really. Anyways, you should follow him. He's really cute. I haven't posted in a while, but I will soon. It's just a lot going on, and want to give space to the people who need space to voice their opinions right now, and thought that my dog's opinion wasn't exactly on the top of the list, but we'll be back shortly. Also, you guys are probably wondering what's going on with the crows, right? You're probably like, Kelsey, how are you living with those crazy crows? Or it's like,
how are you living with those crazy crows?
Yeah, like, are you friends with them? Do they like you? The answer is no. I have crow enemies, and it is bad. I don't know what I did to these crows. I really don't, but I am scared for my life. So to continue, maybe you didn't watch the segment where the crows ate all my groceries, but they did. So to continue the crows saga, part 2, it was a nice, beautiful, sunny day. Not this week, because this week has sucked a bunch of shit. Sorry, I mean poop.
No, we agree.
Poop. I don't know. Poop's just in my head today. I can't help it. So I was.
Was it all shitty weather?
Yeah, it's been a poop week. My bad. I mean, I got a dog. He smells like poop. Everything's bad. So I was doing my daily Q-teen cleaning, like dusting the microwave and washing my pillows, which I think, thankfully for Haley, has told me is very important, and you should do it daily, because there's bugs and probably poop in your pillow. So I'm sorry, I'll stop now with that. But anyways, your pillows are dirty, so you should probably wash them and then also dry them. And it's not a joke, Haley said. It's very serious, so I'm scared now. But I was doing that and cleaning out my fridge as well. When I had, it's warm in here, I had set this loaf of bread that had gone moldy outside. And I turn around and I'm grabbing some other garbage to take out, and I hear a noise, like a little kerfuffle outside, and I see a crow. Like, it's been maybe 25 seconds, flying away with the whole loaf of bread and the bag. Just boop, 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 and he's just taking it like it's mine now. And I was astonished, and I ran out there just kind of like, what's happening? And he dropped the loaf. which, I mean, he could have had it, honestly. Like, if he would have asked nicely. It was going to go in the trash. I was like, you can have a crow, but then I scared him, and I think he got mad, and he flew away. So I tell Lauren about this story, and then she informs me that crows have face recognition. So I'm like goosebumps. I'm shocked. This is scary to me. So I look it up online, and there's an article online that I read about a guy who had removed a nest outside of his porch, and crows and their babies and their families, like 4 generations of crows, have hated this man. Like, they attack him in the street because they tell their children and it's like no joke. And I don't know how I got on these crows' bad side, but all I can say is that he comes to my house every day, perches on the fence, and just goes, go, go, go. And I'm terrified to leave. Like, I can't go out there. I don't know. I tried to say hi to him. Like, after Lauren told me, I was like, hey, little buddy. And he is not having it. So, crows, if you're watching, I formally apologize. I love you. Corkscrew loves you. We want nothing but the best for you, crows. You can have all of my bread. You can have all of Corkscrew's bread. You can even have some wine if you want some wine. Like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what I did. Anyways, that's all I have for this week, folks. I guess just stay safe out there and be nice to crows. Watch yourself. All right, back to Shona. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, another really great place to drink wine, especially the Dom Serral, is in Haley's Hot Tub. And she is opening up to the public. So if anyone wants to go in Haley's Hot Tub, they are welcome. Just shoot her an email. She has a schedule set up, and you can jump right in there. And
Hotels only.
yeah, well, there's a few people, especially she wants, so you might be that person. So you should contact her and set up a time.
Tune in next week for
It's a really nice hot tub. It's a great place to drink wine. So Haley said she'll be there too. And I've seen her swimsuit. It's pretty good.
Yay!
I'm out of here now. Yeah, take the mic back.
Thanks, Kelsey. Thank you, Kelsey, for joining us once again. And I look forward to the coming weeks of Kelsey's crow update.
Be nice to the crows.
Be nice to the crows, people, because apparently they're really creepy.
What do they want?
I don't know. Maybe Kelsey told people to go into their hot tub, and now they're annoyed. Eternally
Humphrey the dog wants to sign up for the hot tub.
Humphrey the dog wants to sign up for the hot tub. I mean, I do think of all while she's Humphrey the dog. I feel like, yeah, doggies are perfectly fine to sign up for hot tubs.
If you have 4 legs, okay.
Welcome back, everyone. I think we're almost ready to start up with round 3 of bingo, but I did want to give one additional update here today. Today was Wine Club Day, as we talked about earlier, with Kelsey talking about our lovely Gamay Noir, which I have now switched to.
It's actually Gamay Saint-Romain.
Oh, it's actually Gamay Saint-Romain.
Yeah, it's an heirloom varietal of Gamay.
It is an heirloom varietal of Gamay. Very interesting. Look at that. This was in this month's Wine Club. I know a lot of you tuning in this evening are Wine Club members. We have a lot of space in the Wine Club now. So we have expanded it. It's not because people left. People stay forever. It's just because we've expanded it, and we want more people to come in and be able to enjoy their time with us and enjoy the wines that we're bringing to this wonderful little part of town and all over town. So if you have any friends or you know anybody who's been looking for a really awesome, wide variety wine club to join, please tell them about us. Spread the word, spread the good word. I know we had at least one new person sign up today, just today, before we came in here. So please feel free to let everyone you know that we are open and accepting wine club members, and we're really, really excited to have all of you. And tell them about this bingo as well, because bingo night's the best night, folks. All right, we're on to round 3, and I left my example copy of the bingo card behind Lauren. Lauren, do you want to hand me the bingo card that I put all that time into coloring as an example? Round 3, everyone. Round 3, we are going to want to aim for an X. We are aiming for X. X marks the spot. Round 3 means that if you are the winner of round number 3, you this evening will be taking home a face mask handmade by Lauren. You will be taking home a custom-made charcuterie physical board. Beautiful, well-made by half of our AV team, Ryan, sitting in here, who also made my dog a ramp, which I received today, so that her little old legs can climb up onto the couch again. It's very exciting. But he made these wonderful boards, serving boards for you, serving/cutting boards that people have been winning in past weeks that are amazing. You'll be taking one of those home as well, and you will be getting a gift card for a cheese platter when we open up again. It's very exciting. Yeah. Very exciting, folks. Very exciting. What you will want to aim for, you will be using your pink bingo cards. Once again, throw away the red ones. We don't need them anymore. You will want to aim for the X on one of the 3 squares of your pink bingo sheet. You want to get an X just like that. Just like that. Just like that. I like sitting up here so I can make a mess. It's like I'm at home. All right, folks. Here we go. Round number 3. X marks the spot. Let's get this going. Remember, you can use all the bingo numbers that you already used in the one past round, plus anything we pull from now on. And the first number for round 3 is 072. 072. 072. 072. So for a reminder on the O's, we have 062, 063, 066, and 072. We also have a G46, 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 which means on the G's we have 46, 48, 50, 53, 54, 56, and 60. Jill and Aisha are the winners so far this evening. And Rosie had a good joke. And Rosie had a good joke. And Matt had a bad joke.
Yeah, Jason. Time now. And Jason had a pretty fun one that you refused to read.
Okay. I don't want to read it. Yeah. Anyway. I'll just say the joke. I don't know where I put it. How did the wine come out to its family? Mom, Dad, I'm a gamay. Groans, Jason. There were groans in the house for that joke. I just never feel like it's my place to make those jokes.
Jason's always the winner in our house.
Jason's always the winner in our house, and so are Jill, and so are Aisha, and so is Rosie.
So is everyone
But
else.
not Matt. We now have an N35. 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 He's probably going to win this round, is what's going to happen. And we now, in the ends, we have an N32, N35, N36, N39, 42, and 43. And then the next number is, so close. 68. It's an 68. 68. That'd be awkward. I-25. That's I-22, 25, and 26. 25. N34. We have an N34. 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 We also have an I20. I, 2 and 0. I20. And an N31. 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 So one of the, we just did a little COVID joke that was sent in. An update on my end, because I know that everyone wants to hear what I've been doing with my life.
Yes, we do.
This
What
is,
have you been doing with your life, Shona?
I've been maintaining my hair, folks, which is a really new thing for me. Yeah, in fact, I cut it on I did this all myself. I cut it on my own. I've been doing all my new things with it. It's been a lot of fun. But everyone has their own way of cutting hair. Does anyone know how an astronaut cuts their hair? Eclipse it.
Oh.
That's why I wanted about the moon, though. It must be so moon.
How does the moon cut its hair? Eclipse it.
Works better.
I had that one left over from a couple weeks ago when there was the space thing. But the next number is a G47. 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 And an N38. 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 And an I17. 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 And a B9. B9. Which means on the B's we have a B2, B4, B5, B9, B10. B, will you be my halo? Beyonce, B11, B12, B14, and B15. We also have an I23, I23. We don't need the ends because, oh, that's right. Well, they're coming out of the cage anyway, folks, so that's a good point. I guess that's a good point. Fine. If you want me to get out of here faster, I'm just going to draw it out longer. You know what else you could draw out for quite some time? Oh, 69. 69. Oh, 69. Oh, 69. And an I29. I29. That is an I29. I don't need this, I guess. I29. A G58. G58. G. Oh no. Uh-oh. Do we have a bingo? Let's check it. Stop the cage!
No.
No more.
Oh, wait, I didn't get a photo yet.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just a reminder, you gotta send that photo in, because if somebody gets it in before you, then we're going to have a lot of sore losers in the house once again. Send in the photo. Here we go. What do we got, Lauren?
B10.
Mm-hmm.
I25.
Oh, yeah.
Free space.
Free space.
G46.
G46.
And O69.
Ooh, 69.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Wait.
Right?
No.
Oh, wait, no, we gotta do the other side.
We got to do the other side, too, yeah.
Oh, let's go backwards this time.
Let's go backwards.
63.
Oh, 63.
G53.
G53. Free space.
I17.
I17.
And B15.
B15. We have a bingo. That is a winner. That is our grand prize winner for this evening. Lauren, who was it?
The Mackies!
The Mackies. Congrats. Congratulations to the Mackeys this evening. Thank you so much for joining us once again here. You will be taking home this evening, or really whenever you come by to pick it up, a face mask made by Lauren herself, a serving board, cutting board, serving board. What are we calling those, Ryan? Charcuterie board. Yeah. Made by Ryan himself, who does a wonderful job at running our AV equipment every week in here. And you will also be taking home, oh yeah, get on camera. He's, yay! And you will also be taking home a gift card for a cheese plate whenever we open up again. Very, very exciting. Congratulations to the Mackeys, friend of the bar, friend of us all. So excited to have you once again. Well, folks, that draws to a close. Yet another wonderful Saturday that we were able to spend with you playing some bingo, bringing a little light to your lives, sitting on these very comfortable couches so that I didn't have to hurt my feet in my heels this evening. I could get used to this. Could really get used to this. Yeah, join us once again next week when we pull some bingo numbers for you. Tell all your friends about Wine Club. Do your part. Start donating to some of those wonderful organizations that we chatted about earlier, perhaps. And we will see you all 1 week from today. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yay! Thank you for joining us for one more live from Corkscrew Bingo Night. We will see you all next Saturday evening. Goodbye.